what's going on YouTube? It's your boy FoodService driver back in the building. So I got a highly requested ask question. How can you make over 100K in food service? Whether you work at McLean, Cisco, Gordon Foods, US Foods, On 5, whatever. This is how you make over 100K. So what I'm about to tell you is the undisclosed truth. Anything I tell you, you can ask previous other food service drivers, you can ask previous employees how to make it. It's no wrong answers. Basically, what I'm about to give you is the correct answer. So, to make over 100K, I'm sorry to say, but you're gonna have to sacrifice. What I mean sacrifice, if you're used to working 3 to 4 days a week, you're not gonna make over 100K. You're gonna have to work at least 5 to 6 days a week. Now, I know that sounds a bit too much, but it all depends on what you're looking for as goals-wise, what you're looking for as money-wise, what you're looking for career-wise, what you're looking for, for the money-wise, you're gonna have to work at least 5 to 6 days a week. And the reason I ask that is because when you work a 3 to 4 days a week, you can kind of average anywhere between $1,400 to $1,800 a week, which to some people that's good money. For some people, they want to make more than that, but you're okay working with that, then you can expect anywhere from $1,400 to $1,800 depending on your hourly rate or your pay grade rate or whatever kind of work that you do. It all depends. Now, when you work 5 to 6 days a week, speaking from a plain experience, when you work 5 to 6 days a week, you can really see the difference between the money that you make. So me working 5 to 6 days a week, I average anywhere from $2,400 to $3,500 a week. And that's just because with that, when you come in on your days off, depending on the company you work for, they will pay you extra to come on your days off, depending on when you come in during the week. Some days during the week pay higher, and some days we pay lower, so it just all depends. But to honestly make that over 100K, you're gonna have to work at least 5 to 6 days a week. How can you do that? When you're coming in, you normally be on extra board. If you're on extra board, it's real easy to get extra work. You just basically ask what's available. 9 times out of 10, stuff is always available on food service. People going on vacation, people calling out, whatever you name it, the work is always gonna be there for you. Also, you work for like Cisco, US Foods, like the hourly companies, basically all you gotta do is just ask for work. Any other food service company you go for, you just basically ask for extra work. Like, they're not gonna tell you no, because the more that they see you dedicated, coming in, taking the extra work, the more likely you look good in their eyes. So whenever something comes up, you be the first person they go to versus, asking another person who barely want to come in on their days off or barely want to work. So it all depends what you're really looking for. If you really want to make that money, you just gotta work 5 to 6 days a week. Now, I know a lot of people say they got family, they got kids. It's all really willing to sacrifice. Now, some routes don't be that long to where it's treacherous or it puts a toll on your body. Some routes you can work 6 to 8 hours, some routes 8 to 10. It just really all depends. Like at McLean, the most I work is like 10 to 11 hours a route, depending on the route. If it's like a local route where you have a helper, it can range anywhere from like 6 to 9 hours. With a driver when you go out of town, anywhere from like 9 or 12 hours. When you do a remote, how remotes are, it's basically out of town and you come back. So it all depends. So if you really want to make that money, you just gotta work the 5 to 6 days a week.